not be more thrilled to be here with you today. The energy in this room is electric. Women's political participation is an area of great interest to me, and it's a focus of my employer. But back home in Australia, we are also striving to have the voices of women, and in particular Indigenous women, heard in our government. We know that to have a government that truly represents our people, a government that engages in robust debate, in considered lawmaking, that the voices of our minority groups and of women, they need to be heard and they need to be part of this process. So you coming together today is an important step in ensuring that our governments are more inclusive. So I commend you for taking the time out of your day. Thank you very, very much. I know that when our High Commissioner saw this proposal from Samburu Women's Trust, he immediately committed Australia's support because he knows how important it is for women to come together and to support each other in these processes that can be indeed very, very challenging. And I absolutely recognise that we face so many challenges in Australia also. We will follow your path to leadership with great enthusiasm, and I hope that in future you will be able to share your achievements and experiences with women back in Australia who are also striving to do the same thing. So thank you so much. A heartfelt thanks from Australia on behalf of Trevor and myself for being here today. We are so grateful, so thank you.
I face so many challenges. And the challenges are gender discrimination, fraud, rigging, lack of finance, internal nomination bias, and elders cursing voters who fought for a woman, and others. My aim of running for office was to show our women that we have right to run for office. This leadership, it is not meant for men only. It's for all of us. They push me to go for women, but I refuse. I say I run for member of parliament. This is not for men, it's also for all of us. So I was trying to make a way, and also making our women not to have that fear of coming out and run for office. I didn't care if I was winning or not, but I want to make our women not to fear to come out. That's to make a way through for also our young generation to stand as women and fight for their rights. Because we have a right to fight, we have a right to run for office. So, you know, even we have a very low leadership in the grassroots because our women, they don't know their rights. And also, the men, they discriminate us. They carry even the votes of the women, they put in their pockets. So these women has no right to go and vote. Even for a small seat, like the committee of schools, the committee of group branches, you see, we don't have that right. And the women, they are also good leaders because we live in our homes. We are always taking care of this husband, taking care of these children, taking care of everything at home. We are good leaders. But women, they fear. They fear to come out because even the husband will beat you or he will chase you away. Will say you are becoming like maybe you want to go and do something else. They give us names. So for me, why I fight is because of that. I want to educate our women to come up, to have voice, and to make our way through for our young generation. That was my aim.
I am Director, Samburu Women Trust, and today Samburu Women Trust, together with Australian High Commission, we were able to mobilize women from 14 ASAL counties, from pastoralists, hunter-gatherer, and fisher folks, bringing them women leaders from the grassroots to women from the counties women from different positions within the counties and national level, those who had already vied, those who are currently vying, and those women who are already in the position of leadership, come to discuss, mentor women leaders from these counties, support them, give them moral support, and giving them, analysis of what is happening, understanding what are the gaps, what are the challenges, as well as developing a key roadmap and strategies so that when women are going for this political seat or elective seat, what are they anticipating? How many women are going for this elective seat? How many women are going to vie? Then we are able to prepare ourselves, because that one will also give us data. And also negotiating power in these spaces of government. How do we make sure that more Indigenous women are in these spaces? How do we make sure that when they are discussing in different political parties, that our inclusion and voices is there? That we are there physically, not other people discussing. So in terms of nomination, in terms of going for elective seat, that we have women, and women leaders who can articulate our issues. So basically that is all the forum is all about: discussion, conversation, and shaping the narrative in form of how do we influence different spaces, and also holding the Kenyan government accountable for us, because we also voter and we also make every space count as Indigenous women. Yes, I've been in the forefront supporting and advocating for women inclusion, women to participate, because when we participate, that is how we'll be able to influence spaces, to influence decision, and to change the narrative. And when we talk about more women going for this elective seat, yes, we are encouraging more and more women to go for this elective seat, because it's not a walk in the park. When you talk about issues on resources, of course, it's always a disadvantage for women to have those resources. In terms of cultural norms, it's not friendly. And in terms of the environment that these women traverse, it's not friendly. So we're encouraging many women so that when we go to nomination, not all of us are going to fall down. Those ones who are not going to go for that position, then they can go for the main political seat. So we continue encouraging them, despite the angles. Continue giving yourself, these spaces, and continue pushing, because nothing comes easily.
My name is Elizabeth Charles. I am the Second Secretary at the Australian High Commission in Nairobi. Here, my colleagues Trevor and I are joining this wonderful conference to observe the women coming together to discuss issues of women's political participation. And as a representative of Australia, we're really proud to support these efforts.
Wazee wetu waweze kuletwa na kuweza kuongeleshwa na kuhakikisha kwamba wameweka haki sawa. Sio kudidimiza wasichana, kwa sababu saizi wasichana wanaenda kusoma kwa sababu serikali inasema wasichana wasome, lakini ikifika wakati wa kupata kazi, wazee bado ni wale wataanza kusema sio huyu ni huyu kijana ndio muhimu, huyu mwingine ndio muhimu.
We've been here for 2 days for a meeting with the Indigenous Women Forum that is brought together by or coordinated by the Samburu Women Trust. And we are here today. We were talking basically about women leadership, the challenges and way forward. We are here to encourage those who are before us that it can happen, that you can become the person you have always dreamed to be, both politically and even in the appointive position. As women, we also talked about the challenges we are going through in the leadership positions, which is what holds some of us and discourages some of us not even to go for these positions. One of it is cultural issues that in the pastoralist setup, women are supposed to stay at home and take care of the children and take care of their families. And that cultural way of thinking has made many women stay back, those that had big dreams and those who would qualify even to go for higher positions. They have been held down by that cultural practice that men are more superior than women, and it is why we are here to tell women that we were created equally. What a man can do, even a woman can do better.
Tumefunzwa vile ya kujitetea tukiwa wanawake, vile ya ku assert our positions, kujua position yetu ni wapi na vile tutapigania hizo positions.